Let's go.
Okie dokie
Let's
then.
do with this.
Right. If you remember where we left off, I believe we were in the pub, and that's pretty much all I can remember. Alistair was getting grief from the bartender who kept selling him shit whiskey and telling him it was not shit whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
I think it then sort of met some expensive whiskey, which was still cheap whiskey.
Yep.
It was
Yeah,
also
stop us
it was
with
the
that.
exact same whiskey. Yeah. He only sells one kind of whiskey in that bar. Can anybody remember exactly where we left off? Because I know we had to drop it sort of midway through.
I'm in a dungeon.
Stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
You're in prison.
I'd spoken to the barkeep, and he told us about. Oh, thank you very much. And he told us about the fighting under the lower level or something.
Oh, I remember now. Yeah, the fight pit that definitely isn't a fight pit that definitely isn't underneath the pub.
Yes.
Right.
Wink, 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 nudge, nudge, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Oh, go away, McAfee and Iris. Go away.
Oh, no
Go
wonder
away.
your laptop's not running well then.
Oh, it's trying to get me to get it. It's like, I don't want it.
No.
Go away. I've literally got a pop-up that will not leave. It's just stuck on my screen. There's an X which does nothing.
Well, I'm sure if your X does nothing, that explains why it's an X.
X is a
But it overlays everything on my screen and will not leave.
Can you get rid of it with the task manager? Control Alt Delete it.
Sorry, I thought it said Taskmaster. I thought you meant Greg Davis is going to come round. And...
I've literally just been watching that as well.
I love it.
Have you been watching Nevermind the Buzzcocks?
No.
No, I haven't. I used to watch it, but
It's
I haven't
now
seen
being hosted by Greg Davis, and it's the funniest thing on TV. So, y'all need to watch it.
You're selling it?
Greg Davis. Yes, I
We'll get that a lot.
I typed it. Oh, that's an old note. Oh, why did I do this to myself?
What are you doing to yourself?
Oh, I've lost
You
my
don't
notes. I use the same notebook for everything. And, yeah, I've kind of lost it.
I have 2 notebooks for no obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But one of
Might
is
need to
obviously the notebook.
Yeah. The Holy Grail. Yeah, I probably looked at it last week and thought, I'll keep that safe. Oh, there's my... Oh my god, I've got a backstory for a gladiator. Love it.
Ooh.
I forgot about that.
For a gladiator.
A gladiator.
Battlemaster Gladiator, yeah.
Cool.
With like, he has Sentinel and Polearm's Master, so he's a bit of a bitch to fight against. Level 5, I think he gets like 4 attacks. 2 of those are like opportunity attacks, so.
Cool.
Yeah,
How many backup characters does
alright,
everyone
let
have?
me close it now.
I have like 2 or 3.
For no reason.
I don't plan on. I'm just got.
I have 0.
I have none.
I have 1.
I have plenty of ideas if I have to.
I can't ever envision me needing one.
No.
Well, rather than trying to swear, please do not swear.
Right, it's let me close that stupid thing that was in my way now, so I am now good to go, thankfully.
I knew it'd be gone in 60 seconds or so.
Okay. Right, so yeah, we were with you guys. There's not really anything for me. I need to know what you guys want to do.
Are we just gonna rest up? Are we gonna wait for Henrik to get out of prison before we.
I think
I
we
want to
need.
have a look at the Fight Club.
I
We
don't
need to
know.
look at that. Yeah. Sorry.
You want to sneak down and have a look first?
Yeah, just look around a bit. Not actually participate or anything, just
Have a lot
have a
of
nosy.
Are we all going?
Something like that, I'm going to take that bartender's head off.
Well, if they're the choices, then I don't think we should start any more trouble. We don't need anyone else getting arrested today.
Yeah.
That is true.
How? I mean, I missed this bit. How was the definitely not a fighting pit sold? Did it sound intriguing and mysterious?
Obviously.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very intrigued.
Dangerously curious. Of course, Riv is going to want to check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a consensus to me.
Fighting pit.
Okay.
Okay.
Boo.
Are we just going to casually wander in, or are we going to be a bit stealthy about it?
Casually wandering.
Is there any need to be stealthy?
I think we should just, I think we should make ourselves known and try and be open and honest.
Try and blend into the background. We'll just there to watch. Now.
Okay. So you all descend the stairs. Not stealthy, but also, you're not barging in going, flipping hell, is there a fight pit down here or what? So keeping yourselves to yourselves, just sort of observing, that's fine. So as you enter the room from the staircase, which you can see at the back just over there, you can see there's another smaller bar down here with another gentleman behind the bar. You can see the obvious pit in the middle with the sounds of what sounds like fighting happening below. And then obviously, barmaid taking drinks around, a few people shouting and betting and going, yeah, go on, fucking let them have it around the pit, and then a few other people just sort of sitting around drinking, like the fight currently going on doesn't interest them, or maybe they could be future combatants. You don't know just by looking, but that's the scene as you enter the room.
So as soon as we get down there, Helmy will just say to everyone, just try and be careful. We haven't got everybody with us tonight, and we don't know where we are. We could be going behind enemy lines. So I think we should try and be careful.
Riv wants to look in the pit.
Fuego straight up there as well, straight from the pit, look over the edge.
By the way, shall I have a whiskey, please?
Okie dokie. The man behind the bar hands Baltair a glass of the exact same whiskey he's just been buying upstairs.
Not this again.
Same pish I had still.
Same
Oh,
barman.
That's too funny.
It's his twin brother, hopefully.
It's the barman's twin brother.
I'm probably gonna
But he
look
tells
at
me it's only one
Is that
copy.
down here?
Twins.
Down here, down here.
Okay, so Fuego and Riv wanting to crane their heads over and have a look in the fight pit. Anybody else
Obviously.
wanting to have a look in the fight pit?
Is there an empty table anywhere? I think Helmin might just try and get a table.
There'll be
while
an
they're
empty
looking.
table in the corner. Yeah, there'll
So,
be an
yeah.
empty table in the corner somewhere.
Helmin will just head over to sit at the table and let them do a bit of nosying around.
Yeah.
Cool. Baltair, are you going to join him at the table or joining them looking in the fight pit?
I'm gonna go to the table.
Okay, and then Henrik, table or fight
Henrik,
pit?
isn't there?
Oh no, Henrik's in prison. Haha. I genuinely forgot that you weren't there.
Cheers, mate.
Honestly,
Jail
forgot that
forgets
you
about
weren't there. He sent himself to jail, let's be fair.
Yeah.
Okay then, so nobody else will see this, but for the purposes of this, I'm not going to bother doing secret chats or anything.
Mhm.
As Riv and Fuego look in the fight pit, both roll me perception, please, Riv with advantage.
Ooh. 18.
That's better. Okie dokie. So Fuego, you look in the fight pit, and you don't recognize anyone yourself. You know, it's just a couple of people having a scrap. Nobody you've ever seen before.
Oh no.
Riv, on the other hand, sees a very familiar figure down in the fight pit.
Big gasps all round.
I don't see anything. I don't know what's there.
Obviously, Fuego's never met this individual and has no idea who this individual is, but presumably there is a decidedly animated reaction from Riv, I would
Yeah.
expect.
Yeah. Now, is she? I mean, I might need to roll for this because is she canny enough to keep the reaction under wraps, or is it just like fucking hell? What would
This
I?
is Riv we're
If
talking
you're trying
about.
to suppress the reaction, then I mean you can try. Yeah, with it being Riv being quite as excitable as she is, if you want to try and stifle your reaction,
But then-
so as
but
not
then
to give
I'm-
away the fact that you're watching.
But then I'm also a rogue. This is my. So I know enough to when to be silent, but this is something else. So I'm not sure what the reaction would be. So I'd like to leave this up to
But
a roll.
If you weren't, if you weren't a rogue, then I would have given you disadvantage. But as you are, just roll stealth and see if you can sort of keep yourself quiet enough.
Well, that's a
If it
20.
was anybody else that wasn't a rogue, they'd have had disadvantage on it. Yep. So you managed to, and just sort of bite your bottom lip so as not to go, bloody hell, guys, it's Ponytail in
Yeah.
the ring. Without
Keep it
freaking
cool,
out. So
keep
you've
it
seen
cool.
her. She has, as of yet, not seen you watching.
I'm gonna duck out of view. And
Fuego shouting over the edge. Go on, have at it. Go on.
I think I'm gonna leave Fuego looking as almost like a distraction, and head back to the table to Hailmin and tell Hailmin what I've seen. It's like
As soon
there's Ponytail in there. Ponytail's in there.
Ponytail,
Shut
and Hedrick will shout. He can't help it. He will shout quite loud. Ponytail, quite excited, and I don't need to roll. I know Hailmin is being quite excited and
And Riv's
nervous
going to
and
grab him by the lapels and pull him back down.
You're not
like,
trying to keep it quiet.
No, he will be quiet now, but his first reaction is just to shout, "Ponytail!"
Don't be a psycho. Shh.
She's our friend. We've come here to find her. That's the only reason we travel to these lands.
But I think we need to make a proper plan about this. We can't charge in like we usually do. Why do we never make a plan? We should make more plans.
Believe me, I have been trying.
Yeah.
And hearing that, then Hailmin is going to walk over, try to act as if he's not sure what's going on. He's just a normal fight, and he's just going to peek over and see what's going on.
Are there lots of people looking over?
But before he leaves the table, he will turn to Baltair and say, the friend that we said we were looking for, she's in the fighting pit, but I don't think we want to let everybody know that we know her yet.
No, definitely not. But what makes you think she's your friend? Did she not steal from you?
We have no idea what happened. We woke up, things were missing, and she was missing. I'm afraid I can't put two and two together and come up with five or say I don't know what happened. Last time we woke up and a friend was missing, he was almost killed by, well, another one of our friends.
We have strange friends.
Exactly.
We're not role models.
Just be careful. That's all I'm saying.
While they're doing that, has the fight ended or is she still fighting?
sort of while they've been talking, it seems like the sounds of fighting is dying down a little bit. The cheers and chants are getting a little bit quieter, and you know the wet sounds of somebody being stabbed to death can be quite audibly heard. But then you see sort of the inn's healers start rushing over the edge to sort of prevent permanent death to one of the combatants, and it does sound as though for all intents and purposes the fighting has ended.
Are there a lot of people gathered round looking over?
Quite a few, yeah, as the fight started to wrap up.
I'm going to make my way down. As soon as I see the fight's nearly over, I'm making my way down to the entrance because I've just seen a hot chick kicking ass down there. And true Fuego fashion, he wants to head down and start speaking to her.
While they're doing that, Helmet will just turn to Riv and say, Riv, can you send a message to Ponytail?
Yes, I can. But what should I say?
Tell her we're here. We've come to save her.
But if she doesn't want to be saved, are we going to scare her off?
Quite possibly. I think this is the talk you need to be having in person with her.
Because if she's on the run from us, then this is just going to make her run again.
But we know where she is now. I mean, surely it's better to expect us rather than, I mean, if she sees us and she's not expecting us, then that could, regardless of how she's feeling, could make her run away.
I don't know. I think I'd rather see us in person than have, like, my voice in your brain without knowing where it's come from. That could really scare her.
All I'm thinking is, let's say, Ponytail was always helpful and friendly with us. Let's say she didn't steal from us, and there's another reason why she was removed or taken away from us.
I hope
if she may feel that we may think that she did steal from us. So a friendly word first may help. She will not be defensive if she thinks that we maybe are blaming her or chasing her.
I think we need to be closer then. So if she does run, we can at least, like, try and intercept friendly.
Yeah. Graham, what's the layout of this room? Is it one entrance in and out? Or is there anything?
Yeah, one entrance in and out. You're essentially in a basement.
That's right. There's no like secret tunnels, no nothing like that.
Not that you would know about, and if there was, not that I would tell you was there.
Fair enough.
That is a good point.
Good try though. I like that.
I mean, nice try, but I mean, if you want to search the room for secret exits, but feel free to feel up the wall and do a circuit with a series of perception checks and such. But it's up to you.
Nah, take too long.
I'll leave that to someone else.
Yeah.
So, just if you two are planning on sort of getting up and moving up across, just do a quick perception just to see if you can sort of have a look around, see if they've come up by now or if they're still downstairs, or
10.
sort of at the entrance to the pit.
Perception. 9. I am very excited though with hearing that we found Ponytail, so I imagine adrenaline is running through Helmin's veins, and he has never once suspected Ponytail of anything wrong. So,
can I rejoin the table?
Plus, you are both tiny.
Yeah, I imagine we're struggling to look over the edge.
Yeah, so I'm gonna come back up there and I'm gonna bring her with me. Like, hey guys, look who I've just met. I'm just gonna go and get you a drink. I'll be right back, doll. And then I leave her at the table and I go off to the bar.
Well, that's a decision made for us.
Hi.
No problem. Take it away, Ponytail.
So glad you
And when
finally
Fuego
made
comes
it.
back, you
What
can
took
flirt
so
with
long?
yourself.
Can Helmin run straight over and just wrap his arms around Ponytail?
Not because that's what I was gonna get.
Unless Ponytail wants to resist the cuddle, then yeah.
No.
Does Ponytail want to oppose this grapple?
No.
Then yeah, that's fine. You can go and give her a hug.
And as he grabs Holly, he's just gonna be like, I can't believe we found you. We've been looking. I've been looking everywhere we've been trying to find you. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I've been leaving clues all the way down. I didn't surprised it took you this long. I thought you were really good at. I thought you were going to find me quicker than this.
Well, have you met this lot?
And you are?
I'll tell you.
Interested. She's a bard as well. I'm sorry. It's a bard.
Well, just like
It's okay. She's allowed to flirt with Alistair.
If it gets too hot and heavy, you guys will have to get a room, though.
We already have one.
Anyway,
Anyway,
how are you all? What are you doing here? Like, have you come just to find me? Are you here for a good reason?
ooh,
We came to the lands, sailed across the sea to find you.
we were worried about you. What happened?
Stuff and things and stuff. I'm sorry about the robbery. I have all your stuff here. It's all safe. I can take you to it in the morning. I can put you up for the night as well. Have you got somewhere to stay yet?
Have we?
No, we haven't. No, we were going to stop in one of the inns, but
Oh, I'm staying in one of the finest places around here.
Just-
it's 5-star. You will love it. I'll put
RP
you up
amongst
for the night,
yourselves.
no
I'll be back
problem.
shortly. Just have to say goodnight.
You didn't need to steal from us.
I can't explain. I did, and I'm sorry, but I couldn't say anything, and I needed you to follow me. I'm sorry, guys. But if it's any consolation, I do have this for you, and then I hand you your dragon whistle. I've blown it a few times and nothing happened. I don't think it works.
oh well.
I'm going to take it and put it on. I mean, if you needed help or money, then you know me, I'm always up for some capers. We could have worked on something.
Yeah, but Rev, we told you the exact same thing when that happened with you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Listen.
some stuff happened as well.
Stuff has happened to every one of us, but I don't think you have anything to apologise for. If you need help, we, or at least I, am happy to do anything I can to help you, Ponytail.
Me too.
She
Well,
literally stole
if
from
you
you.
help
and
her-
you- She literally stole from you guys, and you're letting her off that quick.
I'm returning everything. It wasn't a vicious steal.
I'm just going to turn to Balta and go, we've had friends that have done worse.
I can
Yeah,
believe
like-
that. all
Yeah.
that.
It's true.
Well, if you're willing to help, I'm actually here to collect a princess, if that interests you.
Oh.
Yeah, we may have met her. Our friend over there. He-
Well, that's why I'm here.
yeah. Oh,
What was
I
her
think
name
that's why
again?
he's. Her name
It's Ashana.
was
Princess Ashana.
Ashana. Yes.
Sounds like the one.
Well, then we're already halfway there to helping you. What were you gonna? Where was she going? Why did you want to get involved?
I don't know. I'm just follow the boss's orders. Speaking of, he wants to meet you. I can take you to see him tomorrow.
Who is your boss?
I don't think I should be giving this information away. I'm not sure. He likes to keep himself private, but he does want to meet you. So I
Well,
don't know.
To be honest, we probably wouldn't be ready to meet until tomorrow morning anyway, because Henrik got drunk. Henrik's in prison, so we have to wait for him to sleep it off and wake up and hopefully be released in the morning anyway. So
That's fine. Like I say, I can put you up for the night in the finest place in town. The room's already been paid for. You don't have to worry about paying for him. It's all sorted. I'll take care of that for you, and then tomorrow you can meet my boss, Mr. M.
yeah, Mr. M, he left us a note.
Yes, he told me to leave that there. I'm really sorry.
Mr. M.
Well, yeah.
Please forgive me. I didn't mean any harm, and I'm sorry for any trouble.
And as you say that, Haleman is going
What
to
about
pull
that
out of his backpack the little wooden figurine that that Ponytail made for him. And he's just going to pull it out and just be like, I've kept this. I knew we'd find you. You have nothing to apologise for in my eyes at the minute. we found our friend again. I couldn't be happier.
And
I'm going to give Haleman a big like group hug.
And as Riv's seen Helmin pull a trinket out, she's like, "Oh, I've got something like that," and I'm going to pull out that jade chicken that I took from the thing. It's like, "I've got a chicken. Do you want a chicken?"
No, I think I'm good, thanks.
Okay, and then I'm just going to put it back again.
That chicken's little. It's not the same size as a normal chicken, is it?
Is it little to us? Because then that's really little.
True.
As long as it doesn't run away, then
Be about yay big. About that big, I would think.
I can't see you.
So
That's-
it probably would be quite similar to a full size chicken.
That would be
for
big.
you guys, that's it's a small little figurine.
So am I kind of carrying around a full?
It'd be about twice the size of that.
So am I carrying around like that big jade
Not like
chicken?
a full-grown rooster. I guess it'd be about 7 inch, about half a foot. So if you're only like 3 foot tall, it's about 1/6 the size of you. So it'd probably like go from your foot to your like the top of your shin. So
That's a big
It would be
figurine.
quite big on Riv. Compared to Riv, yeah, it's only 6 inches tall, but Riv's tiny. So it's...
I am going to make
Yeah,
I'm going to make no apologies, but I need a little bit of clarification because you said a different word. Is it a chicken or is it a cock that I'm carrying around?
Cockerel.
A cockerel. Ah.
You can have a 6-inch jade cock if you want.
I told you I make no apologies. I needed the clarification.
Devil's in the detail.
Yes. See, I've got chicken written down. I've not written down what type of chicken. Okay, I'm gonna carry on.
No, it's just a generic chicken. Yeah, there's no way to gender the jade figurine. It doesn't have any visible genitalia, so you don't know whether it's a cockerel or a hen. It could be either.
I will carry on carrying this bizarre jade chicken around.
Oh.
Okay. So what did I miss while I was away?
Ponytail was going to put everyone up in a room.
Yeah, we are. She's offered our stuff back and told us about a mysterious boss that she won't tell us the name of.
Mr. M.
Mr. M.
Right.
I've told him
okay.
that he wants to keep
No
them
problem
and he's
at
going to
all.
meet them tomorrow. I have
So
to take them to meet tomorrow.
And I've got my dragon whistle back.
okie dokie, not a problem.
But I might have told
Cool.
Rambler it a few times and
Fine.
nothing happened.
I'm sure that won't inconvenience me at any point. That's fine.
Like I said, I might have told her that I blew it a few times and nothing happened.
Okie dokie.
Am I muted?
I'm not lagging again
Oh,
tonight,
right.
am I?
No.
No, I answered.
I think you both
Can
talked
Angela
at the
not
same
hear me?
time.
Yeah, I can. It's fine.
Right, okay. So back to an inn, I assume. Yeah.
Yes. Can we leave now then, Ponytail? Shall we go rest?
Okay, let me just go and grab him from the bar.
Sorry, love, he's my problem. Fuego! Yeah.
I mean, I'll just come running back with drinks and drink them really quick and follow everybody out.
I think those two are going to get on really, really well, Riv.
They do seem to get on like a house on fire.
They certainly do.
Same person.
I'm kind of worried, but curious. But worried.
We'll see what happens.
Right, guys,
Okie dokie.
Ponytail, yeah,
So
hi. I was going to say, Ponytail's just, if it's right, you're just going to say she's going to retire for the night, but she'll come back and get them in the morning because she needs to take them to meet her boss.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Listen, guys. If Ponytail's gone up to the room already, then I'm just going to... I think one of us should be outside at all times. I trust her, but in case someone's making her do these things, I think we need to keep an eye out. Maybe we take it in turns on watch.
I'll go
We could
sleep.
all.
Except you. You cannot be trusted around women.
I can't be trusted around myself.
It's true. We can't keep him there to be like Lady and the Tramp.
Shall I? I'll take the first watch.
I'll take second.
And Heyman will interject and say, when we was in the swimming, some of you seem to get extra tired from that. I feel quite fresh. I was fine with it. So if anybody needs the extra sleep just to shake off any weariness that they still have in their muscles, I'm quite happy to take the first watch.
Look, I'm not being funny, guys. I swear to you now, I won't go through the door. I only need 4 hours sleep. I'll be alright. You guys go. Get your head down to get a nice full sleep. I promise I'll stay outside the door. I won't even let her know that I'm there.
This is you. You're the biggest man whore that we know.
I know, but I kind of like to sleep.
I got a 12 insight. Do we believe Fuego?
While you all argue over whether or not Fuego can be trusted to watch a door and not go in and interfere with the person on the other side of it, we'll do a quick snap cut to Henrik in jail. What's Henrik doing?
Playing the harmonica.
What goes
Absolutely fine. I didn't know if he'd be shouting abuse at the guards or anything, but no, if he's out cold, that is not a problem.
Henrik is out for the count. He got into the cell and he sort of like looked around, seeing who else was in the cell. Noticed there was no one else. Or was there no one else?
No, it's sell your own. It's
right,
a good enough jail that
similar.
they don't have to have like 12 people in one room. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the only person that's kicked off in town tonight, so there's nobody else to put in the drunk tank.
really boring time.
It really is.
Wait, so is this morning now, or is this?
This is just what's happening before everybody goes to bed. So it'll be morning in a minute, and
so if there's no one else in there, then yeah, Henrik is just passed out on the bed, fast asleep.
cool. So we'll go back to the inn then. Have you all decided whether or not you can trust Fuego to stand guard, or are you still arguing?
No, I think we're going to trust.
Yes, I think we should.
Captain, my captain, you can trust me.
Okay.
Well, I'm outvoted here, so behave.
I mean, it's not necessarily in Riv's nature, but she's trying to be. She thinks in times like this, what would Hailman do? And Hailman would trust. So, and she's
You
tired.
saw what she did in the fighting pit. I think Ponytail would be able to look after herself if Fuego does try anything she doesn't like.
Yeah, that's true. It would be kind of amusing, though.
No idea.
Maybe I like that kind of thing.
That's not funny.
Right. Okay, so. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
going
so
to take a long
time
rest.
for everybody then?
Yep.
Yep, that's fine. So long rests all around, and you don't need to heal or replenish anything, replenish everything. That's fine. We'll fast forward to morning. Assuming Fuego doesn't want to actually get up to any bother in the evening.
No, he's going to behave himself and do nothing. Just going to keep watch outside the door.
All right, okay, that's fine. He's going to do what he said. That's absolutely no problem.
Yeah, sorry. Behave himself.
I thought it'd be I thought it'd be funny to watch Angela try and flirt with herself.
You know what? I was so tempted just to see how much I could make everybody cringe. But I decided not to.
It's fine. We can all turn off our volume while you do it. But, okay, so we'll just fast forward straight to morning then, and I'll assume that you all sort of rouse around the same time, come out of your rooms, and sort of descend the stairs together.
Yeah.
As you get to the bottom of the stairs, you see Henrik is already there. I assume tucking into a massive dirty fry.
He is, and he notices everyone coming downstairs, and he basically
Group
just looks
hug!
at them all. He just sort of looks at everyone and goes, "Just fancy a lie-in, did we? It's not like we have anything important we need to be doing, finding Ponytail, doing something."
Who he then sees walking down the stairs behind everybody else.
Did I miss something? Did I miss a cutscene? Care to explain yourself? And then Henrik is like sort of standing up, like not intensely, but he's definitely caught off guard.
We kind of accidentally followed the clues and found her.
And a fighting pit.
See, when Rev says fighting pit, Henrik's eyes go massive, like they're dilated.
Yeah, I've just thrown that in casually into the conversation.
Fighting club?
Yeah, she was fighting. Kicking ass as well.
I'm just going to put you all on the map just so we know who's around.
I've literally just realised I'm not even on the thing.
No, nobody was. Nobody's
No, I
on
wasn't
this
even
map.
on. I wasn't even roll 20. I was literally just looking at my iPad screen.
Listen, we did go to a fight pit, and we know that's normally that's the thing you do. That thing you do, but we had to go there. But we were waiting. We knew you'd be fine, but we bumped into Ponytail, and well, she's still a friend.
I'm gonna walk straight over to Ponytail and just kind of like look her in the eye and go, "Why did you steal Law Killer? Of everything in that bar, you stole Law Killer. Why?"
I'm sorry. As I explained, I did what I had to do. I explained it all to your friends yesterday. Look, when you see my boss, you'll understand more. I didn't mean any harm.
Who's your boss?
Mr. M. You'll meet him now. He's coming to meet you soon.
Is he coming here, or do we need to meet him?
I don't know. Ask the DM.
Henrik looks up to the sky. DM.
An ominous voice from the sky goes, "You'll go to him."
Henrik makes
You feel it, he will come.
Henrik makes the sign of the cross. Okay, so I sort of like gesture to everyone to like sit at the table and then tuck into whatever is left, and then I take a sausage and then I throw it up in the air because I've not forgotten about Toby, and hopefully Toby catches it.
Yeah, the sausage. You don't see him, but the sausage sort of goes into the air and on its descent just vanishes. And you hear like sounds.
Oh, is that Toby? Is that Toby? And I'm just going to dig through my pockets for the last thing that Riv was working on, which is a tiny little waistcoat. Just going to hold that up. Tiny little waistcoat.
He materializes, pops on the waistcoat, nods, and then disappears again.
I feel like Riv is turning Toby into a Peaky Blinder.
I need to keep a track of what I've made for him, actually.
The most dapper little imp ever.
Just looking at the map, is the princess with us?
No, they went on ahead.
Yeah,
didn't they?
she also stopped in town overnight. No, they went on to get lodgings when they came to town because it was evening and they were spending the night also. And just by chance, you happen to be staying in the same establishment. And she is over in the corner with a retinue of new guards, not the same ones that she was with when you last saw her.
Okay. And then I'm going to look back at Ponytail, and then I was going to... So, how far is your boss, Mr. M?
He's not far, just a couple of buildings down, I think.
The next town over. I will interject with story points that Angela either I haven't told her or she may have forgotten. I think I probably didn't tell her or didn't give enough detail. She'll explain that her boss is in the next town over, which is the desert town in the southwest, which is called Tehran, the city of flame. So that is where you are headed.
That's where the princess is from, isn't it?
That is where the princess is from. Yes, having heard Ponytail explain this, she will have overheard, and then her and her group will come across and say, "Well, if you're heading in that direction anyway, so are we. I suggest you accompany us, as there is greater strength in numbers.
Yeah, you're right, I suppose.
That's fine. I want to speak to Henrik before we leave in private.
Yeah, that's fine. You can.
Well, not private. Go on.
Was it the
You
DM agreed to this? Henrik didn't?
you move yourself where you want to go and stand, and I'll move Henrik to
I
join
mean,
you.
you don't need to.
What's Henrik?
I feel like I'm about to get a telling off
I'm
here,
just
so
going
you
to go
don't
there.
need to.
Just going to go next to him and go, right, lad. 1, how's the head? 2, what did we learn about last night? And 3, I can take more whiskey than you.
Okay. And then Henrik kind of sort of like squares himself off in front of both of you. 1, this town is shit. 2, yeah, you can drink whiskey. Piss whiskey, might I add. I found out about that.
Piss
And
whiskey.
3, the heat is fine. Thank you very much. And then I'll point to like a mug that I've had, like like a half pint
I
glass.
like that he answered those in reverse order to the way that you were asked.
What is
1, how's the head? 1, this sounds shite. What?
Was it a point to the table and like there's a half pint of beer that I've been using as like a chaser.
That's so Henrik, I love it.
So
Stop on the scene. I love it. Good lad.
So, one thing I will say is, right, less it, right, you won this time, fucking next time, I'll have you. And then I shoulder the axe, and I sort of like, shoulder my axe, sorry, and I sort of looked at everyone's like, now, if you all don't mind, we have a Mr. M to meet, if we're meeting him in this episode. And I look up to the DM as if to say, like, are we meeting him in this episode?
Depends how long this lasts.
Henrik is waiting outside now.
This is no cleric, Henrik.
We are not canonically having interjections to the DM.
I look across to Haleman.
Can we
Is
have
he
some
hearing
exposition,
voices?
please?
What happened
Is
in that
he
prison?
hearing voices now?
Rev, I think he's still pissed from last night.
That
Was
would
it as
explain
a-
it. That would explain things.
As I walk by Rev and Hillman, I give both a high five, and then I give Rev a high five, and I give Hillman a fist bump, and then walk outside.
Okay, Henrik's outside. Balter, are you also going outside?
Yeah, I'm going outside with the big man.
Hailman?
Hailman, if he can, is going to see if he can get at least some bread or some breakfast for us to eat on the way, because while Henrik's been sat there pigging out on a big breakfast, we've only just got out of bed, so...
True. Yeah, the bartender already has like a pre-packed sort of set-off lunch breakfast thing for everybody, and says he passes it across and says courtesies of the princess, and nods in her direction, and he sort of hands you like all a packed lunch each basically, but it's a good quality meats, breads, cheeses, fruits.
Lovely.
Cool.
No.
No.
I was just did both of this, you know.
Angela, speak to Angela. Sorry.
It's like they hand you food. No. Wait, what?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay, Hailman's getting some food. Henrik's gone. Balter's gone. Any last bits for Riv before we set off?
No, I'm going to head after everybody else.
Cool. Princess and her guards will set off as well. So just Fuego and Ponytail. Anything for either of them from you, Angela?
No, not that I can think of.
Cool, that's fine. We will move on then to... So for now, I'm just going to quickly pop us back to the world map.
Cool.
So obviously you were here. I'm not going to add every single person on. But so you're going to journey. We're going to say it doesn't take as long as it actually would take. Obviously you're going to come in town from the east here. Because otherwise you'd have to go around this sort of cemetery area and then across that bridge and so on. So that's the fastest route. So yeah, you're going to this little desert oasis town down here, which you've now been told is named Tehran. And then it's got a subtitle of the City of Fame. Presumably because it's so pissing hot because it's a desert.
Ooh, deep.
So that's
City
where
of
we're
what?
headed. City of
What was his
Flame.
nickname?
Flame.
Flame.
No, Taran,
I thought Pain.
the City of Flame.
Yeah, I heard of it.
Flames.
Full of
Nice.
flamers.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Ooh.
New location, new location.
New location, new soundtrack. We'll just turn that down a bit. There we go. Okay, so you're in town. I've not bothered putting little like tokens on these maps because there's no point. You can just indicate if you want to go and look at anything or have a look around anywhere specific. So you're entering town from the northeast here. Anything anybody would like to do?
Hailman would like to, if he can, try and has a sniff in the air and see if he can smell any sort of food places. This is a new part of the world he's never been to, deserts, and he wants to kind of see what the local cuisine is like.
Perception.
Let's hope it's a bit better this time. Nope, that's 7.
Just a lot of sand up your nose. You can't smell
Yeah.
anything. You can see that what appears to be like an outdoor bazaar sort of market area just in the center of town. And there's a few stalls you can see, some that have got like vendors setting up food and stuff like that. So you'll know they'll be able to get some food there. And as you've come in just here, you can see this is a house and this appears to be some sort of shop just to that side there on the right. Oh, my
Cool.
music stopped. Put it back on.
I take it as part of our travelling. We bought all our horses and stuff along
Neil
with
the
us.
donkey.
Neil the
Yeah,
donkey.
you've brought everything with you. Yeah,
So we've
yeah,
got somewhere
you've
that we
got
can
everything.
coach them and make sure that they're all looked after.
Yeah, there's like a stable sort of area just on the edge of town, and you've left them. I assume you'd have chosen to leave them there where they've got sort of, feed and water, and they'll be looked after until you need to leave.
Trying to remember these things, yes.
Before we would have left there, Hailman would have passed over at least 2 gold pieces to the stable hand. Just please take care of our. I know you will, but please just give them a little bit extra.
He'll have waved it away and gone, no, everything's been taken care of. And he just sort of gestures towards the princess that's alongside you.
Riv's
Thank you.
so excited. For the first time in ages, we've got a friend back. We're on a journey with a princess. This is so exciting. So she's just giddy with excitement about everything.
So, Princess, is there anything else we can help you with right now?
She says, no, I must return to my father and let him know that I am safe. I'm sure he'll want to know. No doubt you'll want to stop by and see him yourself at some point if your journey doesn't already take you there anyway.
I'm sure
If he
we'll
will
pop in
see
for
us,
that.
yes.
Hello?
Riv curtsies.
Cool. So yeah, she'll slope off with her guards. You see her sort of heading off in this direction here. Did you say something then, Callum? I
Yeah,
thought I heard
because
you say something.
Henrik just nods and says, yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll meet up at some point. And then puts a hand out for a fist bump.
Cool.
From the princess.
She'll fist bump you back. She's not the most sort of fancy princess. She's
I
quite
turned
rough and
to-
tumble.
I turned to Baltair and I'll be like, yeah, she said.
Upon hearing that, Ponytail will say, "Yep, we'll definitely be going there."
Oh.
Ooh.
And then I hear her say that, and then I'm going to turn and say, right, now you're up. Where's your boss?
Where she just said,
Wait, her.
"Oh, did you not know? It's her dad. That's who I work for. I work for her dad."
For a king.
Sultan.
That
Sorry,
makes
Miss-
sense.
Of
Mr.
sorts.
M is a king.
So, Ponytail.
Of sorts.
Yes?
Got any... So, Ponytail, you got any goblins?
Graham?
Oh.
Any goblins?
I'm not... Yes. Goblin these nuts.
This is going to be
So can
fun.
Alistair get put in?
This is
Can,
going to be very,
away.
very
so
fun.
can both of you get put in the cell this episode?
No, but you can get quite swiftly stabbed.
Do we have a horny jail? Because you might need to go to horny jail.
Oh god. Oh god.
I've been told about Ponytail as a character. She'd actually appreciate that.
Was it Henrik?
Maybe from somebody she knows. I don't know. Angela, is your character? Would she appreciate that from somebody she doesn't know?
Yes.
I think she'd appreciate the humour of it, yeah. I think she'd like someone that can give her a bit of back chat and. Yeah, I think she'd appreciate the humour.
Henrik has his hand in his head and he's like, Jesus Christ. And he's gonna follow after the princess.
I mean, but would she cast enlarge reduce to shrink his penis down to something really tiny and go, well, what you? Moving swiftly on. So, what are we doing? Callum, you said something.
I'm heading off towards the princess to sort of catch her and be like, yeah, whoa, back up a second here. Who is she? And then I point at Ponytail. Like, who is she to you?
Never seen her in my life.
Has your dad?
I wouldn't know. I keep out of his affairs, and he largely keeps out of mine.
What is your dad's name? His full name.
Blackblade. Magnus Blackblade.
I just was it Henrik just heard the in part, like the beginning of the name, and he just sort of shivered and said, okay. Right. Okay. And then I'm sort of going to look to the rest of the group and be like, I think we should meet up with the king or the sultan, whatever rank he is in this place.
She said the name of the campaign. Yay!
I love it when I hear a bard singing and they sing the title of the song.
Henrik's going to look at like Reverend Hale and he's like, "What are you two talking about? What are you talking about a campaign for?"
I don't know. I'm so excited.
Silence!
Henrik hears the music and he looks at it. What?
Oh, it's all got a bit meta.
Henrik's going to ask the princess, "Can we follow you, please, to meet your father?"
Are we going straight there?
Non-canonically meta.
Do you think we should go straight there? Do we not want to maybe...
I think it's just only polite to introduce ourselves to. I mean, we're on his land now. We're in his palace, are we not?
I think so. I don't necessarily think we want to get sidetracked too much. Graham?
Maybe
Do we want to get
we
sidetracked?
Maybe we ask Ponytail, because Ponytail's the one who's going to introduce us. Would he be expecting us now, or do we need to wait a little bit?
He wants you there. He was expecting you a few hours ago. We need to get there and see him. He doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Oh, then we need to go.
There was a jail incident. There was a small
reward for saving his daughter.
There was a small jail incident as well, but mind you.
You did get slowed down by the jail, yeah.
As soon as Ponytail says that he's been waiting, Helmin's going to start running, and he's just going to turn to Riv and just be like, "Catch me if you can."
I'm going to chase after him, laughing like an absolute loon.
I'm just going to turn around to Henrik and
Okay,
go.
that is absolutely fine.
I'm gonna.
Athletics checks from both of you to see if you manage who wins the race.
Ooh.
Oh.
You both suck at that, so it's fine.
I love how they both have.
Yeah.
Are we both just like
Riv
running
not
but
captain.
going nowhere? Lots of arms and legs, but we're just like moving really slowly.
Everybody else who's normal
you
size
two
is walking,
feel
still
like
over
you're,
chasing us.
running the 100-meter like Usain Bolt, and yeah, Henrik and all the others just stride past you at normal walking speed.
It's because
It helps when their legs are longer than you are.
We're just doing normal pace.
Oh, too funny.
I don't like this running, man.
Okay.
Ooh.
We will jump to
Oh,
Palace
I
Interior.
recognise one thing in there, and I'm not a fan of it.
Ooh.
Is it Hailman?
No,
No,
Him-
it's the Displacer Beast that sat next to the throne that you recognise.
Yeesh. I'm going to look at everyone and just be like, best behaviour.
Always, Rev, always.
Mm-hmm.
Be respectful in this one.
as we
Curtsy.
as it as it's going to sound daft, but is it like a tent sort of entrance, or is it a wooden door sort of entrance?
It's like what's it like muslin? You know, like
Yeah, it's like a tent.
thin cloth. Yeah,
Yes.
sort of. It's very warm. They don't want doors. Keep it too hot. But I'm just going to give you all a quick
Some like
look
it hot,
at Mr. Blackblade himself.
Shit!
It should pop up on your screen.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Damn, son.
And I wanted to give him that sword. Look at that thing.
Nice.
So that's who you see sat on the throne in front of you.
Cool.
Obviously, you can see he's got like a little retinue of guards and a displacer beast sort of curled up next to him that raises its head as you all enter, sort of yawns and stretches, and then just curls back up on itself. And he rests his hand on it and gives it a pat. Yes, he has a pet displacer beast.
Henrik has just got very, very nervous all of a sudden.
Riv is a little bit overwhelmed. Kind of
Fuego's gonna
energy's
get
too
down.
high.
Fuego's gonna kind of just get down on one knee, you know, like you see in all the courts and stuff. Get down on one knee and bow his head for like waiting to be told to come forward.
Fuego, Ponytail will walk over and go, "While you're down there, love." Because that is exactly what she would do. But no, she doesn't really. She'll just walk in and go, "The adventurers, I brought them to you as requested." And the princess will also approach from the other side and just go, "Father, these adventurers saved me from a cave of drow. I got a little bit waylaid to get the provisions that I was sent for. I promised them a reward should they come to see you, but it would appear you have business with them anyway."
Henrik's going to step forward in front of the group, and he's just going to kind of raise his hand. He's just going to kind of stand sort of broad and sort of like puff his chest out a wee bit because he sees how big the guy is, and he's like, "Yeah, fuck that shit." He's just going to say to him, "My friend, these are my friends. My name is Henrik Firebeard. This is Hillman Hill. Is it High Hill?
Hi, Hill. Pleasure to meet you, my lord. And he'll bow.
This is Boltaire.
Just bow respectfully and then nod.
This is Riv Tinker Sprouttop.
Sprocket top.
Thank you.
She's going to do a big curtsy. The biggest smile that she can imagine.
And this is Fuego.
Fuego Recra. I am also going to curtsy. Even though I'm a dude.
Yeah,
He's
love it.
going to sort of
Not binary, I like it.
look across you all,
Do
stand
wave.
up, all 7.5 to 8 feet tall.
That's what I was about to ask. Is he bigger than Henrik?
Everyone's
Big brick shit out.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a big boy.
Just imagine a walk-in first story building, and that's essentially what you've got. He's a big man with a big
As
sword.
he
Is he
stands up,
taller? Is he taller than Vath?
How tall do we say? Maybe around about the same size as Vath. Maybe slightly taller.
Okay.
Okay, so he's going to stand up and he'll go, "Whilst that was polite, introductions were really not necessary. I know who you all are. That is why I had you brought here. My apologies for the deception. Knowing your reputation, I thought you might be a little bit loath to go to an invitation from someone you did not know, so I had to give you a reason. Hence why I sent young Ponytail over there to temporarily repossess some of your property."
No offense, big man, but if you really knew our history and our past, you would not have put the word M on a letter saying please meet us.
I had to see if you were brave enough to risk it, even though it could have been poor Melkor.
With shudders.
Henrik's eye twitches and he sort of like looks away, but at the same time he's going to look up and go, "It wasn't bravery. It was stupidity that we came here. We had to make sure that he was dead."
Well, the name still carries weight, I see. Well,
And
all the more reason for you to help.
Riv's gonna just move up and stand closer to Helmin.
He's going to wave a hand and tell his sort of guards to just sort of part the way and make room for you all. So they're going to just budge off to the sides.
What are they? Can I identify what they are?
Let's see. What would it be?
History?
Give me
Arcana?
history or nature, either one.
Ooh, both bad. 12.
You recognise them as Githyanki
Ooh.
as a race, but other than that, there's not really much more than that. You know what they are, but you don't really know anything about them. You recognise the race, but
Henrik's going to move up closer,
how close?
just to where Fuego was as well.
So just the top of the stairs.
Yep.
Are you okay to get closer, Riv?
I think we should do. It's only polite.
Let's go.
Come on.
We're just whispering like children at the back of the minute, I imagine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Henrik's gonna notice that, and he's gonna sort of give the two of them a reassuring nod,
Yeah.
just to tell them they're okay.
I'm still hanging back though.
Same.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now,
Yeah.
what can we do for you, Mr. Blackblade?
There is soon to be an uprising. The dead are set to walk the earth again. Given your fear of certain deceased individuals, I felt you may have an interest to see what's dead stay dead.
There's nothing, no force, no matter, nothing in the world that will bring him back. I can guarantee you right now. What do you require of us?
First thing that I require is the extermination of an undead that lives not too far from my own town. And I need you to recover his staff.
His stuff?
Staff.
His staff.
It's
Yeah,
like
no,
a
that's
big
what I mean.
stick.
Oh,
Blade.
Helmin, I'll turn about. I just thought he had lots of people that worked for him.
No, I think he meant like a big
Yeah,
stick.
go and get all of his workers. Yeah, you go and get his staff. Yeah.
Not like the way I was saying it, I was trying to like, get across as if like to question who he is.
Yes, his staff, the staff of Shankotep.
Shankatet. Okay.
He was a pharaoh in these lands once upon a time.
And what else can you tell me about him?
And he's dead.
In a way,
Why do you need us to do it? I'm sure a man with your resources has got multiple people he can call upon.
well, yes, but should you fail, my people are the backup plan.
No,
I
so
mean,
we're
that's kind of wise. I get that.
You'll
And
be paid, and I do not intend to send you alone.
What's
My
the second
daughter
thing
shall
you require?
accompany you. The second thing that I require, your forgiveness, my friends, for bringing you here under such ludicrous purposes.
I think we do ludicrous pretty well. So it's a bit on brand for us, really.
we all are on the path to try and be heroes, so if we can help,
Yeah.
then that is why we're here.
So yeah, you're forgiven.
You will, of course, all be rewarded.
Sweet.
Gold, jewels. I have many things.
Now you're talking.
As well as sending my daughter alongside you to provide her various healing magics and such. I have someone else to accompany you, who will provide more of a physical assistance.
Ooh.
And I
Cool.
believe that you are already acquainted.
Oh.
And from round the back of his statue,
Yay!
Who the fuck is that? Oh, it's Rafe.
It's fun.
Hey, Henrik, is your girlfriend, mate? That actually still bigger than yours.
Ribs, I'm going to be physically jumping up and down with excitement at this point.
hearing Baltair giving Henrik grief, she'll wink at Baltair and then go, "Hello, tiny man," to Henrik.
Or you were saying last time, well.
I'm gonna look at Mr. Blackblade and be like, to be totally honest, like 6 is a crowd. No, sorry, 7 is a crowd. 6 is really, really good right now. That we have good numbers, like myself and Baltair.
Henrik!
Shush. Shush.
Like me and Baltair, like we can fight. Like we don't really need.
You
Shush.
sorely underestimate the power of the enemy that you are due to face.
We've had situations before, Henrik, where Vaff could have been very helpful. Just shush, and if he can, he's going to give him a little kick. Just shh.
And I'm going to just stage whisper.
Yeah, roll an unarmed attack.
Well, I'm not trying to hurt him, obviously.
You can't physically do any damage because you have -1 to strength. It's just to see if you miss when you try and
No,
kick.
he hits.
No, you hit him, but it doesn't hurt. Whether he even feels it is up to Henrik.
I'll roll to see if I feel it.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
You feel
So-
it, but it doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
It's like being poked by a child.
No, I'm gonna like, as Hillman kicks me, I'm gonna like just sort of look straight ahead and then look down and be like, "Oh, sorry, did you want something?"
Just paying you back, big man. Remember how we met? You kicked me in the face. Yeah.
You tried to kick him at a guard.
we should try that again. We should definitely try that again.
I really didn't care for it.
Yeah, but look at
Anyway, we're getting off track here. King Blackblade, do we need to go immediately?
As soon as possible would be good.
Ribs clapping her hands. She's like, the gang's all back together.
You're broken.
Henrik's gonna like sort of like.
Okay, I'm going to fast forward us and say that you have journeyed. I don't know if anybody spied it, but as you were entering town, on the other side of town there was a pyramid.
I did see that
just
because
outside
I
of
didn't
town.
remember putting that on the map. So I was like, oh, that's new.
No, I
Wonder
put,
not.
I put that there.
My God, there's actually 7 of us.
Magnificent 7.
A magnificent 7.
When did this map?
I
Brilliant.
spent money I shouldn't have done on animated dust clouds.
That's okay.
It looks bomb. That looks amazing.
It looks, yeah.
There's so many things I'm going to invest in at some point, but little and infrequently. I should start a wish
You
list.
Exactly.
Right. So yeah, you
Please
you
do.
approach
Please do.
and you see the remains, sort of mostly buried in sand, of what looks like a camp outside of a big fuck-off pyramid with a sealed door.
Given the weather and the environment, I hate to ask, is it going to have any detriment on us, or is it just like there?
Is it just like a
depends
pain in the
how
arse
long
to
you
walk
stay
through?
outside for.
That's fair enough. Let's get moving.
I mean, yeah, it's a little bit. I mean, it's not too strong at the minute. It's just a little windy, quite sandy. So, if you spend elongated amount of time outside, it might start to affect your vision or tire you out a little bit.
Mhm.
But for
Did you
now, you're
say
fine.
the door's sealed?
Can I? Can
Well,
I
if you
have a
investigate,
look at
you'll
the
find
camp?
out it is.
You know,
Go on.
Yeah.
Go on. Sorry. What,
Yeah.
Alistair?
Can I investigate to see what caused the camp to be no longer of use? If anything's been left behind.
Yeah, you can have a look around the camp. That's no problem.
Yeah,
While
I
he's
want.
looking around the camp,
Investigate.
I'm making myself a balaclava out of old ruins.
I shall investigate. Just give me a second.
Okay.
I'm making a little balaclava out of old clothes.
Yeah, got you.
Helmin is casting mage armor upon himself.
No problem.
I'm going to. Ooh, on you go, Cat.
No, I was just saying I want to investigate as well.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna nudge Baltier and Ray and I'm gonna keep saying Wraith, but I know it's not right. What's her name again?
Vath.
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 Right.
Like
So
Vath with a V.
It's like calf, but with a
yes, Vath. So I'm gonna nudge Vath and Baltier and say to them, like, kind of point towards the door and say to them, "How's about you?" Oh wait, no, Baltier's searching the camp. I'm just gonna turn to Vath and be like, "How about you give me a hand at the door, shall we?"
She'll nod and go, if you feel like you need the help.
Oh, shut up! And then I'm gonna
Oh, wait,
stop.
she was Russian, wasn't she?
Yeah,
I forgot
yeah.
what accent she had.
Mother Russia.
So this is where we find
You'll feel like you need the help,
Oh,
tiny
shut
man.
up! And then I'm gonna start walking towards the entrance to the door.
And I'm gonna whisper at Henrik.
Yeah, she'll
I
walk
think
with
she likes you.
I'll wait for everyone else and then I'll do my bit.
Riv also wanted to investigate, so if you investigate as well.
Do you want me to
The sand's getting in Helmin's eyes. He can't see. Sand was up his
I
nose.
mean, it's hard
his
to
eyes.
make
It's
out
everywhere.
a lot because of the sand. Yeah.
Ooh, 25 for investigation.
Ooh.
Okie dokie. I'll resolve that in a second. Anything for Fuego? Other than the bandana?
I'm just having a look around to see if it looks like we're gonna be. There's nobody else there. It's just us. It's just us, yeah.
Yeah, as far as you know, yeah. As far as you know, yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean yes or no. It just means as far as you know,
Mm.
yeah.
How is Rick got
And
+6
then-
to investigation?
I just want to look around the area itself. I'm looking.
The only thing I've got is intelligence.
Oh.
I think
Now you know how
we're the same.
Now you know how Henrik feels when Vath shows up.
Okay. Sorry, did you say you wanted to have a look around the door as well?
I was looking around, like outside everywhere, like wherever I can see, specifically for other moving things.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, that's
people.
fine.
I only got 30.
Yeah, no problem.
Would it be-
So for the three of you investigating the camp, Baltair and Helmin, you don't really see anything noteworthy. Just empty tents, some abandoned, weather-worn equipment, boots, and weapons. None of which seem like they're in any condition to be used at all now. They look like they might have been there a little while. Riv, what you find inside the tent you're stood nearest to is what looks like what would have been a pool of blood, perhaps, and some drag marks in the entrance of the tent, which appear to have led outside, but as far as you can tell, any sort of signs of any tracks would have been long covered by the sand by now. Fuego, you don't really see anything other than the princess heading off to round the side of the pyramid, as if she's sort of going just to have a look around on the outside. I'm gonna roll a perception now for her to see what she sees. Sorry, 1 second. Just got
All good.
character sheet to load. When I've got so many active effects on a map, it slows me right down. Right, here we go.
Very nice.
Okay, yep, that's fine. So I know what she's seen. That's no problem. Okay, so Henrik and Vath, I assume what I'll do is I'll move Henrik. I'll move you to the front door because you're stood there.
Before anybody goes
Henrik.
through, Hailman will scream as loud as he can to wait. Don't go in.
Oh, he's not going in. I've just moved him so he can see the front door on his
Oh, so
screen.
it's not as right.
And Fuego, as you've headed round the side, I'm going to put you on the side entrance. Well, side of the pyramid there. Side of the entrance round that side. Everybody else is still out the front for the moment.
Henrik's going to keep kind of not be so loud, and he's going to kind of draw his axe, and he's going to nod to Vath to do the same, and he's going to move slowly closer to the door. And I would like to investigate the door if possible.
Before that happens, I've heard Helmin scream, and I think I know why. So I'm going to use message to everyone to just be like, "Watch out for traps. This looks like a trap."
Yeah, Henrik's gonna hear that, and he's gonna just investigate the actual main entrance area now instead of just the main door.
Yeah. Like tripwires and.
Fine.
I got a 16 plus. I think it's a 1 on my investigation.
A 16 plus
I
a
think
1.
so. Yeah, plus 1.
Right. So yeah, you can see. I've not put you a
Yeah,
token on this map yet. I don't think because I wasn't sure who was going to go where. Let me just grab you and drag you here. Just while I'm dropping tokens on this map, anybody else intending to go around the front?
I think I will end up going that way. Yes.
Okay, it's just so I can put on whichever tokens I may need.
Yeah, Hailman will head to the front door where Henrik is as well.
Okie doke. Is Baltair going to be going the front, or is he going to be following Fuego?
Oh, he's going to be following Fuego. Gotta look out for something like that, man.
Okie dokie.
I think if I heard
now-
shouting and Rib's message, I'd probably just go where everybody else is going instead of splitting it up.
Alright, that's fine then. I'll go for wherever Fuego's going.
Is that alright with you, Joe? Just take a
Okay.
Yeah, don't split
Yeah.
party.
So Fuego and Baltair are going to be going around the front. That's fine. Okie dokie. Let me just roll and see whether Ashana's going to do the same. Nope, she is not. That's fine. So Henrik, you're having a look out the front. You said. So yeah, you can see sort of 6 statues. Oh well, 5 statues and what used to be a statue here, fallen down, sort of partially covered in sand there.
Yep.
Obviously nobody else is there yet, so I won't be seeing this. You can see something there.
Yep.
It looks like a stone floor maybe, and then obviously you can see the door itself as well. So without a closer inspection, that's just sort of all you can see for the moment.
I'm gonna sort of like look round to everyone and just like put my finger to my lip, and then I'm gonna notice Ashan's not there, and then I'm gonna sort of look around as if like, where did she go?
Well, none of the others are here yet,
No.
except you and Vath. The others are
Right,
still behind you.
I'm gonna just look at Vath, and then I'm gonna sort of just gonna put my finger to my lip, and then sort of like shh, and then slowly move a little bit forward.
Okay. So advancing slowly to what, say here?
Yeah.
And that will do the same. Okay, we'll go back to... we'll go to the middle because there's a larger group of you there. In fact, no, we'll go around the side first. So Fuego, you're currently round the side with the princess.
Yeah, I'm not on the map, but
No, not yet. I'm
Pants.
just going to drag and drop in a second.
I'm going to say, was I
Not yet,
see
no.
that?
No,
Okay,
it's doing
I've
it
not seen that
automatically. No.
That's not worrying.
Huh.
Hello, welcome to Roll20.
Well, do you know, I suppose I can go anyway now, because I said I'd go through the front, didn't I? But I suppose I can go anyway.
Yeah, it's
no,
up to
I
you
think
which
after
way.
hearing
You could.
no, I think after hearing his message and whatnot, because obviously I'm still on the corner, so
What would
what everyone's
Fuego
doing.
do?
I
Not what would Angela do. What would Fuego do?
Fuego would be following that princess.
So
We all know.
Okay, Fuego's gonna
So are
sense
you?
attention, sense possible something, and he's gonna transform into a werebear for an action. So he's set and ready. I'm gonna leave my
Right.
stuff.
Okie doke.
Oh no, everything comes with his werebear, so that's fine.
Where's that bear? Over there.
So are you
And then
hybrid bear? Yeah.
Yeah, hybrid. And then I'm just gonna take my full movement down this way in a straight line. Like just a straight line down that way for my
Okie
full
dokie.
movement.
Like to there, yeah.
Yep.
That is fine. The princess is with you, so not even a little bit freaked out. She's going to go along with you, so that's fine.
She's cool.
Because I'm pretty sure she knows you're aware there. Sure, she's seen that already. And then we'll go back to the main group. So you've seen Fuego transform into a bear and disappear off up the top with the princess. You've got the other two up the front. Haleman shouted, "Stop, everyone!" So what actions would you like to do next?
Haleman would like to run closer to Henrik and the door, and when he gets a bit closer, he's gonna cast Detect Magic, which lasts for 10 minutes, and he's gonna be kind of like trying to see if he's picking up any kind of magic or traps or anything in the surrounding area. And he's just going to turn to, as he's doing that, he's going to turn to Henrik and be like, "Listen, you always go charging in like a raging bull, but we have to take our time. Fuego's gone over there with that pretty woman. Maybe we need to stick together."
Yeah. Something doesn't feel right about this place. Maybe we do need to stay closer together.
I think so.
Vath, and then I'm going to sort of turn to Vath, and I'm going to ask her, "Can you please protect Rev and Hillman, please?"
I've already run behind her. I don't know if she'll even notice.
I'll move you there as well in just a
You
second.
just climb up into a pocket.
You would, Henrik would see Haleman's face kind of just like screw up a little bit when you're asking people to protect them. Not in a nasty way, but in a way like we're all here together.
Henrik's going to notice that, and he's just going to go up to him, put a hand on his shoulder, and just basically say to him, "I'm not doing it because of your height or your size. I'm doing it simply because you might be the smartest individual we have here, and I need your head, I need your brain more than I need your muscles right now."
I'm smart too.
I know. Just sometimes it feels as if you think we can't look after ourselves.
I know you can.
I could say the same to you and maybe say we may need your strength, and so maybe we should be protecting you. We don't know what's happening there, but just know I am here to protect you just as much as you are to protect me, my friend.
Oh.
And then he'll offer his fist up for a fist bump.
Oh, Scott, you read my mind. Yeah, Henrik fist bumps Hillman.
And I'm just going to roll my eyes and be like, "Fine, I'll protect the both of you then," and carry on walking past.
I moved you across to this same map because I assume you were coming here as well, Baltair, but I can move you to the other one if you want to go that way.
Yeah. No. Stick with
This one or that one?
This one.
So following Fuego. This one, cool.
This is a nice looking map.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I may or may not have also purchased this.
Did Scott's Detect Magic come through?
He casts detect magic. He does not detect anything magical in the immediate vicinity.
Okay.
It does last 10 minutes, so he's kind of just like feeling out as he's walking closer.
All I will point out is detect magic will only detect magic traps, not mechanical ones.
Yes.
All right.
So if there's anything that's triggered by pressure plates or tripwires or anything like that, detect magic wouldn't detect it unless it's about to shoot a fireball at you. If it's going to drop an axe on your head or something, detect magic
See
wouldn't pick it up.
the see
No,
the
no, no. Helmet just knows there was a fireball thrown in Baltair's face. In another.
From a previous
Yeah, well,
trap, yeah.
See,
So he's just making sure this entrance has not got any magical traps. He's not looking for normal traps.
No, none that he's detected.
Cool.
see the statue that's broken up.
Yeah.
Is that? It's going to sound silly, but is that in the ground or is that like is that on the ground?
It's sort of it's
In and out.
on the ground, partially covered
Yeah.
by sand.
So if me and Vath were to pick it up, could we? Right. Okay, that's fine.
No. It's a big statue. The bit of it that you can see is only jutting out of the floor by about 3 or 4 feet. I know I've placed you on it, but
Yeah,
just
that's
ignore
cool.
that.
I was just had an idea. That's fine.
Battling
No,
ram.
you can't. I mean, you could certainly try, but I don't see it happening. I mean,
No.
you'd need both of you would need at least one nat 20 at
Yeah.
disadvantage. So yeah,
Um,
it's unlikely, possible but unlikely.
so I'm going to say to everyone, is that pressure plate there?
I'll say this is something here. Can I investigate that?
Yeah, sorry, Alistair, you were just starting to
Sorry,
say
yes.
something then, just so I can make sure we're not crossing
Yeah,
over each other. No, it's not.
that's fine. How is my pendant? Is it vibrating or not?
Ooh.
It detects creatures, enemies, things like that within. What's the distance on it?
2 miles.
50 feet.
15 centimetres.
How many feet? 30 feet.
30. Yeah, it's not very
30.
far.
No, it's not. It's not doing anything at the moment. No.
That's fine.
Do we want to jump to Fuego just so Angela gets a wee shot as well?
Yeah. We can.
Would it be easier to do this in initiative order? Or are we going to just stick to groups and then move?
Well, because all of you are in a group, bar Fuego, for now. I'll just jump between you. Once your group has gone, we'll go back and forth and back and forth. But
Cool.
I don't suspect you'll be separated for very long. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put you all together so that you can each see what's happening on each other's maps, because at least then you're not just sat there staring at the blank screen for no reason. So let me just pop you all back in the same group, and then you can see what's happening, even though you can't directly get involved in it.
Oh, that's animated as well.
Is it still moving? It's not supposed to be.
No, it
not
just
moving on mine.
opened.
It's not moving on mine.
Stop moving.
I'm moving a mount.
It's not supposed to be moving.
It did just
Bear
once.
with me.
It's very impressive.
Oh, that's why there's
Thank
two
you.
of them layered. That's why.
I'm sorry,
Right,
Jack.
there we go.
I'm easily impressed.
That's good.
Okay, right now that should now be working as it should. So, what would Fuego like to do?
Fuego wants to have a
Perception,
look
to
around
perceive.
and see. Yeah, 10. I only got just to see what I can see, but I only got a 10.
You can
And
see
then
the
I'm
side
gonna
of a
turn to the
pyramid.
princess. Yeah, I'm gonna turn to the princess. I'm like, should we go back and join the others? Does the princess speak?
Yeah, she'll just say she's happy to do whatever you want to do.
That's the worst thing she could have said to Fuego.
Well,
Within reason.
yeah, I think
And then she'll draw a mace and point it.
My goodness.
I'm just gonna head back and
So, are
join
you
the
wanting to go
others.
back to the group? Okie dokie.
Yeah.
So since
I'm
we're
not-
not
I'm not
since we're now
comfortable
writing
being
off that bit,
a-
I'm gonna say we're not coming back. We're not coming back here now. So I'm gonna show everybody what would have happened with a little bit of investigation in this area.
Sorry.
Oh, cool.
That's what I saw.
Nice.
So cool.
I'm not seeing anything.
I thought I'd walked onto that, but obviously not.
No, it wasn't supposed to play automatically. It's supposed to be triggered. Did you not
Right.
see anything at all, Callum?
No.
Me neither. I don't think.
I saw it appear and it just kind of disappeared, but I didn't see it move. If you know what I mean.
Try it again.
What?
Do you see anything now?
Cool.
No.
I think because you're on an iPad, I don't think it displays animated things.
Yeah.
Because we've had this issue with there was an
well,
animated torch that it wasn't doing for you.
Ah, yes.
Oh, of course, yeah. It's not rendering it. Well, if you could see it, Callum, what you would see is a secret trapdoor opening in the middle of the sand.
You'll be able to look back on the
It looks
recording.
super cool. You'll be able to see it on the recording.
It's at 1.5 hours.
Okie dokie.
But I'll go back to the map now that everybody else was on. It's a shame Callum's not going to get to see any of the things that may or may not be animated in the rest of any of
It's
the
alright.
maps.
I've got theatre of mind.
It's okay. You can watch us because I'm sure we'll all be animated.
Let me just get Fuego and the princess on this map as well. I'm gonna have to go through my other maps and change Fuego into Bear Fuego as well because I hadn't planned on him going bear yet.
I think Fuego goes bear at any opportunity. If you get me.
Right. Okay. So going back now, everybody's in a group again. So Riv wanted to investigate the plinth thing in the middle of the floor with wings. Yeah.
Yes. Investigation.
Okay. So go up and investigate it. Yes, please.
11.
Woman.
You see a slightly raised rock circle with wings around it. And then just in front, there is a podium with a bowl and some inscription that is in a language you do not read.
Ooh. Can Fuego just go and lie down on this and pretend he's an angel?
If you want,
Fuego,
yeah,
what
that's
do you
absolutely
want?
fine.
I just want to lie
Wait,
down and put my
Fuego,
arms
can you
out
go
as if
make
I'm an
a-
angel.
This doesn't look like a city of angels,
that's fine.
Fuego.
Pop in there, that's fine. Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to the I'm gonna turn to the princess and say to her, "Do you understand what that means on the bowl?"
She will have a walk up and have a look. She reads it. Let's see if she understands it. She does understand it. She turns back to the group and says, "It says a blood tribute must be paid."
Oh.
That's encouraging. Anyone got any spare blood?
Henrik without actually no, well actually. I'm gonna sort of like turn to the rest of the group and he's like, I have no issue doing it, but I have a feeling this is the only way we're gonna get inside.
Well, maybe, as you said before, Henrik, strength isn't my forte, so maybe I can donate the blood.
I don't like
We
that.
need to keep you strong.
I don't like that.
Fuego will just cut his hand and put it over the bowl.
Yep, that's fine.
I can hear them all debating in the background as to who's going to do it, so I just go and do it.
Sorry, if they did it a bit more, Toby was going to turn up and bite someone and just spit it in the bowl. So yeah, as you put the blood into the bowl, you hear like a series of rumblings and clicks and sort of grinding sounds.
As that happens, Henrik has got his axe in his hands and he's ready for anything that comes through the door.
Evie, and Riv's going to take
Yeah.
her knives out.
Oh, it opened!
Ooh, the door opened.
There we go. I'll just play it again.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
There we go.
It's beautiful.
And the door opens. Do you proceed inside?
Yes.
Yes, warily.
Okay, now everybody shut your eyes just so I can make sure that anything that may or may not be animated in the next room doesn't animate.
Sorry, mate. I won't see it.
Yeah, Callum, you can keep your eyes open. Everybody else.
Tell me when I can open them again. Oh shit!
We seem to be okay.
Why
That is
is
fine.
Daredevil died?
Yep, you can
Ooh.
all open your eyes. Actually, hang on. Have I moved you guys in? Or
Yeah.
I've just put myself there.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have moved you guys in. There we go.
Oh, nice. What the fuck is that?
Do we see all the bad guys?
No, there's big walls.
What you see is a skeleton here and a statue here.
Oh, there's statues.
Are they
now.
statues?
Yeah.
They don't look like
statues.
statues.
They look exactly like statues.
Does
Okay.
does Hailman's detect magic? Because I'm hoping that's still be running. Would he pick anything up off the statue?
Oh yeah, and so would Baltair. You both know that they are definitely magical in some way.
It tells me what school of magic it's supposed to.
I don't know if they
Is that-
class as
is that
under.
the statue there, or is that the skeleton?
Not the good kind.
That's a skeleton.
If
That's
they're
the skeleton.
if they're made of stone, are they the school of rock?
God.
This is how they work away with
That's
these
what I
ones.
think of that.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say necromantic
okay, thank you.
because that's the only one that makes sense. School of necromancy.
So I will warn everybody of that and I'm not saying anything is going to happen, but just be wary. The statue there, it's emanating a kind of aura of necromancy magic.
Excellent.
It
I
could
didn't
do
have
that.
time to set up dynamic lighting, so just assume you can only see sort
Well,
of
yeah,
like to the
that's-
end of each corridor.
Yeah, that's why I just said the statue we can see.
Everyone zoom in?
Yeah.
Does-
It doesn't necessarily. I mean, necromancy. It sounds bad. It doesn't necessarily always mean bad.
do we want to go in some kind of marching order just so we can defend everyone easily?
I'll go first. My detect magic may help.
Okay, I will.
I'll
Stand.
go with Haleman just behind him.
I can't believe no one's arguing with Hailman, but okay.
Henrik was going to, but after what happened like outside, he just kind of was like, "Yeah, all right." Henrik will stand. Henrik will stand right behind Hillman, just in case he needs to. He could just kind of sort of put. Actually, no. Henrik will stand next to Riv, just so he can keep an eye on Riv.
Where's Fuego?
I've just had to put Bear Fuego back in because I forgot that you weren't Fuego anymore. So I assume Riv and Henrik.
In the middle.
Ashana's gonna bring up the rear because she's a healer, so she's gonna come behind.
Nah.
Okay. I mean, if you're moving as a group, I will just sort of drag and drop you all as a group.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Draggers.
So advancing to the end of the corridor, as such.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
This is gonna
As
go
we're doing
well.
that.
Can I get perception checks from the three in front,
Ooh, that's
please?
not me. I'm good with that.
You certainly can.
Oh, yes.
As we're doing this, like Henrik has got his axe in his hand and he's sort of like doing 360 movements. He's checking everywhere.
Oh, badly.
I'll just
Come on,
roll
Val.
that.
Come on, Val.
Is this one of these group roles as well? So like depending on how they all do.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Sort of, but because you all got higher than 10, but Vath got the highest and she's closest to the statue, she's good. I swear I just heard it whisper.
What did it say?
But that's it. Oh no, she just.
Oh, okay.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Sorry, this skeleton just decided to tag along. Let me just pop that back.
That's encouraging.
I almost considered not putting it back and just leaving it following you and seeing how long it took for somebody to notice.
Oh, I should have done that. That would have been hilarious.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Like, why is there a skeleton following us everywhere? Right, so we'll move
Killing.
you this way now.
If you just want to let me know, Graham, when you think 10 minutes is up, and then I'll obviously my detect magic will stop, obviously.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely
clear.
no problem. So you're here,
I've got my
proceeding
pen
onwards
until
again,
then.
I assume. Anybody? Yeah, it's vibrating and trying to pull you in every which way. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll tell you, I looked
it's
at that.
indicating that
I'm looking at the walls
the
of the
stones are
closet.
definitely something.
I think we've just got to
Okay.
keep going.
As we're
keep
moving
soldiering on.
forward, yeah, can Helmin's going to be like looking around, just trying to
Yeah.
make sure there's no like trip wires or anything.
Yeah, I'm looking on the floor and the walls as well as walking.
Yeah, I'll have a group perception check.
Everyone?
Yeah, everyone.
I
crit.
rolled 13 plus
Oh,
13
two
plus 1.
crits.
Can't crit fail enough.
Oh,
So we've got
shit.
2 crits, a 4, a 16, a 15, and another 6.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We
I
suck.
don't like it when you say things like that.
And I've
That's fine.
Like what? All I said is it's fine. It's
Hmm.
fine.
My
Yeah,
nerves.
chat.
Moving on.
Which way do we go,
Now
guys?
you have a decision to make. Up or down.
Oh, Witcher coins coming out.
Toss it here, Witcher.
I say left.
You
I
can
may-
split up if you want.
Yeah, nah.
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 Strengthen numbers, people.
Gotta let you have the option, haven't I?
Yeah.
A wise wizard once told me, left Frodo.
So
left.
Follow your
2
nose.
votes for left.
Left.
We don't have to go this way, guys. If you want to go the other way, you can.
Left's always lucky for me.
That's fine.
be awkward and split up, so we'll go left.
To the left, everything you
Everything you
own.
own in the back to the left. In
So you're
the
going to the
closet.
left, yeah?
That's my
To the
stuff.
left,
It's
yes.
To the
gone
left.
over. Please don't
I
rush,
could
don't rush.
go invisible and go left, right, but I'll follow everybody else.
I mean, if you want to go invisible and go right, you can.
Can you go invisible while you're in werebear form?
Yeah, I can
Werebear
still
can
someone
hybrid werebear can still cast spells.
Ah,
Ooh, that's cool. I thought I want sure, yeah.
I mean,
It's
if you
full
want to do
bear.
so, if that's what Fuego would do in character, then do that.
You got to be true to your character.
I think at the moment he's a bit of a wimp, so he's going to be staying with everybody and kind of trying not to show that he's a little bit scared.
Plus, it may also be
Okay.
obvious if the bear disappears.
I'm only a half bear. I'm still
Where's
cute.
the
I mean,
bear?
yeah, you would notice that he's disappeared.
Especially with Ashana stood behind him.
Oh yeah, no, you wouldn't like not see that he disappeared. I think the invisibility would have been for his own protection more than anything. Okay, happy to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, just still trying to be cautious and staring and looking around, especially with me being lower to the ground.
Still looking everywhere.
Whenever you feel like doing
Yeah,
a
can I?
check for traps and such, just do another group perception. So everybody roll, see if anybody
Yeah, I'm
sees
going to do a
anything.
perception check.
Yeah, it's just new
Yeah.
corridor.
That time, that was a 14 plus 1, so 15.
15.
24.
Nice.
22.
6 again.
Ooh.
Consistent.
How dark is it in here? Oh, that his lit, isn't it? There is like, yeah.
It's lit, yeah. There's torches
Actually,
and
the
sconces
torches,
and stuff. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. Nope, you don't see anything other than the skeletons and statues that you're already aware of. Your magic's not detecting anything
Different.
magical other than the statues.
It's
And
just the more
possibly the
skeletons.
skeletons.
Everything's fine.
Can I have a look at the skeleton as we walk past to see if it's anything, if it's just normal skeleton bones?
Don't touch it, Fuego. Just look, don't touch it.
Yeah, just do an investigation. Yeah, it's just an ordinary skeleton.
That's fine. Carry on walking, then I'll ignore it. I'll maybe kick a bone as I go past, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's fine. You kick the bone. Oh, he's coming with us. He's come with us again. Let me just-
As we're walking, can Hailmin kind of like say to Ashana, what did this Shakatep do? I mean, is he some kind of enemy of the state? Or
in his day, he was a greatly revered pharaoh, but in undeath, he's become something else, something twisted.
Guy.
okay, thank you.
Centuries ago.
Is there anything that you can warn us about what we're going to be facing?
Somebody very old, I think, with.
Tutankhamun.
All my father told me is that he's an extremely powerful undead wizard.
Okay. That's
Moving on
encouraging.
forward.
Yeah.
There's still a skeleton
I'm gonna
underneath,
set-
Riv.
You got
Yeah, you can.
stuck on the boots.
Just wipes a shoe on the floor.
Just trailing bones around everywhere. Riv, you've stepped in something.
Stepped in someone.
Yeah, you stepped in someone. Yeah, if anybody's wanting to keep checking for traps, feel free to do some more perception checks.
I'll do one.
19.
I see nothing. I got a 4.
Yeah, you're still pretty. You're still fairly convinced there's no traps here.
No, that's cool. If we feel like that, then Hailman's going to keep on keeping on.
Mm-hmm.
Keep on keeping on. Yeah, that's
Keep
fine.
on keeping on.
You're at the next junction.
Next junction.
Again, all you really see when you get there is another statue.
Oof.
I don't like this.
Are the statues all the same all the way round?
They're all stone statues. They're all humanoid in appearance, but they all do look different.
Right. As we walk past the next statue, because Fuego's on the end, I think he's going to get up close and look at the statue on the corner. Maybe as if he's making eye contact when you hang in there, talking to a bit of stone. See if it
Oh,
blinks
that's
at
just
me,
a
I'm gonna
pillar
shit
in the
myself.
corner there.
Oh, right,
That's
right,
just a
so
pillar.
the
This
statue
would be the statue. So if you want to have a look at that one, yeah, that's fine. So you wanted to walk past, but Fuego's wanting to stop and talk to the statue.
Just as we're walking past, kind of have a little nosy into it, get up on my tiptoes, stare it in the eye, and then till
So
it's hanging.
right up in its face, yeah.
Right up in its face, yeah.
Okie dokie. Bear with me 1 second, just while I.
A good investigation as well.
Just the statue.
What did you do?
Sorry.
You're supposed to say
Sorry?
it's just a statue, and then come and walk him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Will that hit Fuego?
50. I'm just having a look.
With that fair form.
No, it doesn't hit. That's very close.
Okay, if it doesn't hit, that's fine. It sort of reaches up an arm and sort of swipes towards you because you got a bit too close, but you managed to get out of the way.
Okay, so as he does that, then I will be jumping backwards and clutter.
Enric grabs Riv and the princess and sort of shields both of them.
And I just shriek.
Yeah, that's fine. It's not moving after that. It's after Fuego got in its face. It took a swipe. It didn't connect with anything. It's gone back to standing still like a statue.
Let's not do that again. I'd like to ask the princess, because I've noticed there are these markings all around the walls. Can she read them, and does it tell us anything?
Let's see if she understands these ones.
I'm gonna nod to
She
Boltaire.
does not.
I'm gonna nod to Boltaire. If he's not got his swords out already, then just to let you sort of nod and get your swords out.
Whip it out.
He's not here at the minute, so I'll tell him when he comes down.
He's got to whip it out when he comes down. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just apologizes and says, sadly, they're in a language too ancient. She doesn't understand it. The one upstairs was more recent, and she could sort of make out what that was, but this one's too old for her to read.
Okie dokie, I'm sure it's fine. Everything's fine. It's going well.
You're okay. You're okay, Riv. You're okay.
Hey, no one's dead yet. So advancing on again, you can go that way, or you can go
I think
this
we're going to
way.
go towards the daredevil-shaped body. Yeah.
It's what Baltair.
I'm sure I can.
From his vantage point, he
Can
would
I
see
smell?
a big fuck-off corpse pile. Oh yeah, you would definitely be smelling this by now.
Oh, finally, Hailman's senses are kind of getting. He's got, got all the sand out of his eyes and nose.
There's a pile of skeletons which seem to get sort of
I got an 18 as well.
fresher and fresher and fresher as they progress to the right. And
Juicier.
on the right, there are sort of vaguely fresh bodies. I mean, they're clearly in states of rot and decay, so maybe a few weeks old, but they are definitely.
I'm gonna.
There is what appears to be a pile of corpses on top of a pile of skeletons. Like
Do we all see this, or is it just Boltaire and?
Well, Boltaire, Hailman, and Vath would have seen this, but I think Vath probably would just turn around and go, "There is big fuck off pile of bodies. You may want to hold your breath."
Hashan and say to her, was it other people sent before us?
No, we've sent nobody else here, but people constantly try and raid this place for valuables and such, so it doesn't surprise me that others have fallen victim here.
Is there a door?
Is there a what? A door?
Yeah.
There looks to be a door. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Are coming in from that way.
Yeah. There appears to be a doorway on the other side. It just seems to sort of go on into blackness, so you can't really make out what's at the other end, but it does appear to be an exit from the room.
Everything's fine. This is all good. Everything's going to be fine.
Henrik's gonna walk towards the entrance.
Hailman's going to speak to the princess and be like, "You say people come here all the time. Was there some kind of like ancient national treasure that was hidden here?"
Are you guys on some sort of like quest to see who can name drop the most films in a session or something?
No,
No.
National treasure. All night it's just been references to films. Is this some sort of ongoing joke amongst a lot of you?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean,
Yeah.
switched off with that. I didn't realise.
I've noticed Scott saying quite a few of them. Made me chuckle.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was intentional. If you guys have been like, "Oh, shall we see how many times we can name drop films before he gets annoyed at us?"
We got 5 guys he cracked.
No.
Flammable area. It's all stone and sand, isn't it?
What, in the air?
All the walls are stone, the floors are like stone and dirt, and it's not like
sandstone. Yeah, it's all made from limestone. They made the pyramids out of, right? I think, if I remember correctly, they made them out of limestone in real life.
I have no idea.
Quarried stone of some description. It's all stone, some form of stone. Yes, it's all stone.
Well, if the entrance way.
So, are we carrying on as a group, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think we are.
And are we crossing the corpse pile?
Yeah.
Darkness, and I want to cast dancing lights down the corridor as far down as I can.
Ooh.
Yeah, they go sort of a ways down the corridor until they meet a door just at the end of the dark.
Yeah. It just means that I know Henrik doesn't have dark vision, does he? So it's.
Yeah, just so we can see what's down there. Yeah, it's just a door. You've just got to get past, the big pile of skeletons and corpses.
I'm going to walk up the wall because I don't want to tread on any squishy bodies.
Riv's going to spider climb up and over. That is
Yep.
absolutely fine.
Helmin's
So
going to
what
use
I'll do
man.
is I'll go on.
As I say, he's just going to use minor conjuration just to create like a face mask. It will create 5 feet of light, but he's just going to try and help protect him from the smell and whatnot.
Okie dokie. Fine. Anybody else got a clever way of getting across before we just plow
I'm
straight
going
through?
to attempt. When you go, sorry?
No, go on, you go first.
No, because mine's literally, I'm just going to try and like run and leap over them.
Can I use precipitation to get like a big stick and just try and push the shit out of my way so I can walk through a clear path?
Right.
Don't think prestidigitation can conjure sticks. Like
No.
big sticks. I mean, you might be able to create like a tiny twig, but not like a big, massive, like broom handle sort of stick.
No, that's fine. In that case, I will just be using one of my bows from my crossbow.
A bolt, what, to
Just
sort
trying
of
to push
poke
it out
and
the
prod
way.
at the bodies.
Yeah, just kind of like flick
Okay,
it aside
I mean-
as I'm trying to go past like that way.
Helmin will just hand over his quarterstaff
Right, so
that he's got on his back.
That'll help.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Hmm.
Has Baltair got anything clever he wants to do?
Are these bodies still flammable?
Some of them are fresh.
The
So,
fresher
see,
ones at the
if-
end might be. The skeletons in front, maybe not.
So see if I tried, set them on fire with my bows, would they burn for long?
Long
But
enough.
if you do that, then we can't get over.
And that's going to stink.
I mean, you can, but it'll be on fire and it'll stink. And if any
Yeah,
of them
we'll
have
do
got
that.
any builds of
I'm going-
methane in their stomachs, they may explode.
I'm going to bring out my staff and just kind of like gently poke, use it to kind of like support myself over it.
But
Okay,
before
we'll
the
do Henrik
princess
first then,
crosses
because he
it-
said he wants to try and run and
So I'm
jump.
just
Yeah,
going
go
to do
on.
basically like almost like a long jump.
So you're gonna want to try and run and jump across
Yep.
it. That's
So is that a-
fine. Go on, Angela. Just while I'm doing this, you were saying before the princess goes across.
Yeah. Before the princess crosses it, I've got a winter blanket in my backpack, so I want to kind of lay it on the floor so she's not standing on any shit as she's walking over it. Just
Okay.
like lay it
Oh,
over the
gentlemen.
remains.
Now, I'm pretty sure the rules when it comes to doing a running jump and such is that it's about double movement. So you can jump 15 feet and you're going to land slap bang in the middle. So do me a deck save to see if you keep your feet.
So, remembering that barbarians have a thing called danger sense.
You will have advantage, yes.
Yeah, boy. He's reading. He's reading. A deck save, did you say? Sorry.
Yes, please.
So if we'd have gone round the corner, would it have just been a nice door to get in?
You'll never
That's
know.
15 plus
You'll
1 for
never
his
know.
first roll, and then another 15.
Okay, yep, you keep your feet. That's fine. You are stood directly in front of the rotting corpses, so now I would like a Constitution save.
Constitution, right. Oh, is this in case I'd be sick?
Yes,
Right.
please. Yeah, you've landed slap bang in front of a big pile of rotting corpses.
8 plus 5. So 13.
You're okay. You feel a little nauseous, but you've managed to keep your
Okay, and
breakfast down.
that's so I'm now
Um,
in front of these corpses, aren't I?
Yeah, you managed to jump sort of half of your potential movement, and you're right in front of the
I'm
corpses.
gonna
Yeah.
sort of I'm gonna yeah, right, why not? And then right, if that happens, then I'm gonna sort of make a path for everyone to move the corpses out of the way, making a path for everyone.
So you want to try and sort of dig a little tunnel through the corpses.
Yeah,
Do you think Toby would
Yeah,
want to
that's
eat them?
absolutely fine.
Toby might, but at the same time, I don't know how long these have been here, and I don't want to make him sick.
Long enough that Toby would turn his nose up at eating rotten
Yeah.
dead bodies. Yeah.
Don't ever say I don't look after Toby.
It's nice to know he's got standards.
Yeah.
Everybody else that is moving through now, because there's a channel through the corpses, you've just got across the skeletons. So just deck saves with advantage because you've got sticks and you're sort of knocking. They're just bones. They're not particularly hard to just kick out of the way. So
Sorry,
yep, Helmin doesn't need advantage. That's fine. Fuego's
oh, Baltier
fine.
needs to do another one.
Fuego got a 25. Is
Oh God! Oh no!
Oh dear.
I'll roll for the other two.
Oh,
Does the princess get extra advantage?
Okay, so-
Put a blanket down for in a hand.
I rolled the princess first. The second set of rolls is for Vath. So Vath and Baltair both sort of lose their footing and sort of fall hands and knees. Just take a little bit of skeleton bone through the hand for 7 points of piercing damage.
I'm going to help Vath up first because it's, are you okay?
You bastard!
She'll just go, yes, I'm fine. It is only a flesh wound.
Cool.
I ship
and then
this.
I'm gonna turn to Baltair and be like, remember that fucking whiskey comment you made? Aye.
Oh, the only
And then
comment
help-
I've
and
made
then- and then I'm gonna help him up.
Okay, no problem. So now you're all on the other side. I'm not going to make the rest of you roll Constitution saves for the corpses because you didn't sort of land ankle deep in them. So you're just sort of holding your breath as you walk past. That's absolutely fine. Because we are about to exit this map, I'm going to show you the one thing on it that was animated. If you'd have gone through the center of the map.
Oh wow!
Oh.
Dead.
Oh.
Wow,
What?
that's amazing.
That was a really lucky coin flip.
it's spiky.
What happened?
Basically, in the middle of the map, there's a giant spear trap that would have triggered, and you'd have all been impaled by big fuck off spears.
Wait, is that in the where all the main skeleton bodies are?
Yeah.
Yes.
When there's
Yeah.
like several corpses all in
Yeah.
the middle of the map,
Right,
yeah.
okay.
See, turn left. Always
Yeah,
turn
there's
left.
I was gonna say, thank God Gandalf told me to turn left.
Well, I mean, if you'd have gone right, you could have still come along the bottom tunnel and gone up and around. It's just if you decided for whatever reason to go up through the middle of the map.
Anywho.
So yeah, have you taken the
There you
picture,
go,
Angela?
Callum. I've got a picture. Yeah, I've put one in the GM thing. Not the best picture, but it'll do.
Cool.
You can see it.
Oh, sweet Jesus, there's no way of even getting out of that.
Well, that is death by spear.
Oh, yeah.
So
Ooh,
we will now move us on.
that is...
Ooh.
Let me just. I've not set the music up to play
That's it.
automatically on this one. So let me just get
It
that
looks like
started again.
there's a spicy boy at the end there.
Right, so I'd only seen. Oh no, I'd seen the whole thing.
I'm hoping it's a statue.
Let me just
Yeah,
change
same.
Fuego background there.
Oh,
Fuego.
no, it's not.
Because if that's not a statue, then the four guys on the side aren't statues either.
Oh,
Oh, shit,
God.
yeah.
I've seen those guys.
Although we can't see them yet.
I'd imagine we'd see what's
Oh,
directly
you
front-
can't. Yeah, these big torches and sconces here. You can see what's directly in front of you. So you've got a sarcophagus and then a big thing at the end.
Can any of you summon that little staff so we don't need to go all the way over there?
Yeah, has anyone got mage hand?
Yes, I've got mage hand.
Mage hand, yeah. I have two, so maybe between the two of us.
Yep.
Because I think mage hand only lifts 10 pounds, but I'm sure a staff shouldn't be that heavy
It's
anyway.
30 feet.
Oh, what a way.
How far is that?
80 from Bath.
No.
So we need to get
Maybe.
closer.
Right. Why don't me, Baltair, Vath, and Fuego all hide behind the pillars and you two move up quickly? And then if anything bad happens, the four of us will come out and rush whatever happens.
New area. Can I do another perception check? Let's. 23.
No, that's
17.
You don't perceive anything. Hailmin and Baltair are both getting particularly magic-y vibes from the other end of the room.
Yeah.
Because that's staff.
And from the staff itself.
Oh wait, so not just the
obviously.
staff at the other end of the room.
Mhm.
Okay.
Right,
You know,
guys.
somewhere in this general area, like the platform, the area itself.
Do we maybe want to do do we maybe want to go with my plan, and then if anything happens,
We don't
can...
have 10 minutes to spare, do we?
I mean,
Okay, why not? These guys ain't going anywhere in a hurry.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I can cast it as a spell, but if I can sit down for 10 minutes, I can cast Unseen Servant, and I can order Melkor, which is what I named our Unseen Servant, to do our bidding, to do whatever we ask. I can get him to collect the staff.
Oh.
But if we haven't got time, I can just cast it as a normal spell.
I'd say there's no reason why we don't want to be in here for too long, obviously, but 10 minutes I'd say we'd be fine with, maybe.
This is too quiet. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Hailman will just cast Unseen Servant at level 1 and command it to move forward and try to retrieve the staff for us, please.
I'm going to move it to about here. Yeah?
I'm going to signal to Hashan and Vath to run behind the two pillars in front of the room.
To be fair, Fuego's already done what I was going to do, which was go left.
No, to the one just behind.
So there.
Yep. And then I'm going to run towards next to Hashan.
Right next to the statues.
What,
Yeah,
there
just there.
or further up?
Yeah, just in front of
there.
her, just so I can protect her.
Okay, Voltaire's there. Riv.
I'm going to hide behind Vass.
Okay. And Hailmin, you're standing there and casting, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to just summon my Unseen Servant.
Okay. You see staff start to slide. As though it's being lifted, it sort of raises slightly into the air. And at that point...
Oh, that's oh, that's good. Yeah, I've seen
that's
that.
good.
So I ain't seen anything. What's happening?
Sorry, Callum.
The sarcophagus in the middle has just opened up and something is just sat up from inside it.
Cool.
With a wave of its hand, the form that rises from the sarcophagus whips the staff back into its hand. Let me just get rid of this. And sorry, I just need to...
And then he's gone back to sleep again. And we're done.
Leg it!
No.
Let's go.
You get a good enough look to just imitate the stats and check it back.
Right. And then, just because for the purposes of this makes it easier, boop. This is now the dude that rose from the sarcophagus.
Okay.
Zoom in.
I'll just pop him on there.
Looks pleasant.
I'm gonna signal to Hailman to hide.
It's interesting you say that because what you're actually going to do is roll for initiative.
Ooh. Want us to click on our tokens or?
If possible, just to help me keep track of everything, that would be great. Yeah. If you could just roll it through roll 20.
Roll through. Yep, no worries.
I mean, roll it in real life if you want.
No, sorry, I can just do it through this.
Nah, it's just easier. It's easier for me if I've got it. Rather than me having to write it down and keep a track of everything, it keeps it ordered for me.
Oh, actually rolled pretty decent.
You rolled very nicely. Right, let me roll in
They roll
2 NPC. We've gotten to pretty much exactly where I wanted us to get to tonight. So I was hoping we'd just about get to here, start off, and then next session is basically pretty much just going to be this fight.
I was going to say that I am
not to give anything away about how hard it's going to be.
Well done, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah,
minimum dicking around. So
yeah,
we've been dicking about quite a lot.
I was actually going to say, like, I think we've had a really good session. But
This
we've
has been-
also taken the piss out of it as well.
This is the best I've felt all week. It's been so much fun.
Yeah, this has been a good session.
But I am going to have to leave at 11 because I desperately need
That's
sleep.
fine. We'll open up the start of combat, and then we know where we're picking off from next time. Just roll that in.
Is there any chance you'll give us your staff, mate?
Persuasion check.
We kind of need it.
Roll persuasion.
I will.
Yeah.
Persuasion?
Roll
Oh, shit.
roll persuasion with triple disadvantage. So you need 3 nat 20s in a row.
Oof.
Let's
Doable.
for the giggles.
No.
Oh, no.
Just immediately no.
Nope.
To be honest, most of this will probably just be loading up the initiative order and getting things.
That's
sorted,
quite good though. We've got the big
ready to
guns
go.
all going first.
As it should be.
Yeah.
Is that-
Yep.
Oh, no.
Very
Oh,
true.
No, no, you want the wizard to go first.
You're a wizard, Harry. I mean,
Crowd control.
Yeah.
we are crowd control.
Well, yeah, the boss isn't even going that soon in the initiative order.
Well, he's last.
So
He only
far.
got 5. Yeah, he's
Oh,
dead
just
last.
woken up. Leave him alone.
Henrik is front. Henrik's leading the charge.
However, one of his abilities is at the start of combat, he automatically uses summon undead.
Shit.
Oh,
So
Right.
you're gonna have a few little friends to play with as well.
of course we are. You've been way too calm, Graham, through all of this.
Do you not like how it's like, oh look at all of these bodies and enemies, and there could be enemies around every corner. No, absolutely nothing cropped out on you.
No,
How much did you love our overcautious paranoia?
Oh, it was great. That was what I was like. Oh, go on, just make it as ominous as possible.
Yeah.
I was counting all
right,
the
so we've got
skeletons in the room we were in just there.
4, a 2. I'm not gonna lie. This is literally as bad as it could have rolled, almost,
Fuck.
for you. Because those rolls determine which 3 undead are getting summoned.
Storm giant, undead giant, skeleton again.
No,
No.
there's no storm giant skeleton.
Whew, thank God.
Who's that guy?
Is the what now?
Oh shit, there's elements.
What are these?
These are the undead
Yeah,
summoned
these
that he's summoned.
undead minions that he's just summoned to fight you. That are now going to get also rolled into the initiative order.
5s. All of them roll 5s.
I mean, now you've jinxed it.
21, 23, 26.
We're dead before we start.
Maybe it's a good thing we had Varthy with us.
Yeah.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
Anyone would
Yeah,
think
but-
I might have included her for a specific reason. And you were like, "No, we don't need her. She can fuck off. She doesn't need to come with us."
Yeah, well,
It's
someone's
the
ego
reason
was
you
hurting at the
introduced
time,
a
okay?
love story for Henrik to fall in love with her.
That's entirely why. Yeah, it's definitely because I wanted Henrik to awkwardly flirt with Vath.
It's got that sort of romantic feel about it this episode, so
I'm glad everyone else is seeing it but me.
I don't even know what those two have just rolled. No, they're rolling terribly,
Oh, amazing.
but their
Oh,
names
God.
are showing up in the thing, aren't they?
That's it,
Oh well.
But that
I'm
doesn't
not
mean anybody has to look them up, surely.
No meta. No meta.
No, I
No.
won't look them up.
We will
That's
I will
awful.
immediately know if anybody has.
A banshee, a mummy lord,
Fancy
and a
boy.
ghost. Yeah. I mean, sound.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What could go wrong?
Alistair, we were talking about ghosts just the other day.
We were, you prick. Well, you know what? Do you know what? Didn't think anything of it.
No.
I'll
I'm
tell you
not
what,
dying.
that just seemed to be the most Scottish answer that I could have imagined to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, prick.
Yeah, prick.
I think what we'll do now that we've got combat set up is we'll just leave it there, because if we get started, I think we're only going to get about halfway through a round of combat before Cat has to disappear. So we'd be better off just calling it there. And then
Yeah.
next session
Yeah.
is big old
I'm gonna
fight.
call it there as well, guys.
Fight.
Yeah, that's fine. But I hope you all enjoyed tonight's
Oh, I got
session.
it.
Great
And
session, Graham.
It
Certainly
was
did.
so
I'm
much fun.
looking forward to the next one.
Is it okay if I'm not so much?
Are we going to have?
Oh yeah, that's fine. You're not supposed to be.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not
In
gonna lie to
theory.
you. This is not the fight I thought we were gonna have tonight.
No.
you haven't had any
No,
fight
no.
tonight.
But I honestly thought we might have had the fight club.
When was the last time you had a fight? A month ago?
You can go back to the fight club if you survive.
Yeah.
I'll let you. If you want to double back to that town, if you survive this, you can go back and do a fight club.
We'll see.
Back-to-back episodes, isn't it, with the no fight?
It is, yeah.
Oh.
Two in a row with no
Well
active
done, guys.
combat.
You've all managed to control yourselves.
Look at
Oh,
us
oh,
not
oh.
murder hoboing anyone.
I was gonna say, look at us, we've matured so much.
Or I just didn't put
Guys.
anything in your way for you to fight
There is that.
until right this second.
There is that.
Right.
But I am very much looking forward to getting you all to fight this dude,
So, man, I'm looking forward to trying.
because it will be fun.
Yes.
Just give you a little close up of him when it loads through.
Yeah.
Is it loaded on your screen?
Yay.
He looks quite cool to be fair.
Stylish.
Yeah.
Oh, no bio.
It's gonna be fun for me. Oh yeah, I don't bother writing bios for him.
He is big. He is scary.
Yeah.
Lived
you
centuries
won't
ago.
get to see his character sheet and his
I call
abilities
it blue.
and stuff. But I wish I could show you. I wish I could show you. It's gonna be so much fun.
Well, we can have
For me.
we can have a behind the scenes moment when it's all done, and you can share all the.
Oh
fun.
yeah, once it's over and done with, I'll show you everything. Yeah,
Behind
but
the
I am-
GM screen.
Ooh,
Yes.
very much looking forward to it. Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna call it
Yeah.
there, guys, if that's
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Same
Catch you
here.
later,
Take
Callum.
care.
Are
Thank
off
you
as well,
again, Graham.
No
Great
worries. Night,
session.
Cat.
See you all soon, guys.
That
You're
was so
welcome.
much fun.
Thanks.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.